Lawsuit filed by the family of Ronnie Shumpert will go to trial in just over a year. Court records show a December 4th, 2017 trial date in the case has been set. The case against the city of Tupelo and Officer Tyler Cook will be heard in Aberdeen by Judge Sharon Aycock. The court is setting aside 5 days to hear the suit and expects between 15 to 20 witnesses to take the stand. Well, we will keep the focus not specifically on that lawsuit, but on the difference between a civil suit and a criminal case, because in that particular case, there is both. Joining us now, legal analyst Jeff Hosford from Hosford Law Firm. Jeff, good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so there is, in this particular case, in that shooting, there is a criminal case and then there is a civil case. Let's talk about the difference there.
Well, a criminal case, typically someone is indicted by a grand jury and charged with a crime. That crime is outlined in the what they would call the grand jury indictment, and once that is done, then you're taken to a jury trial of 12 people, and all 12 people must find you guilty or innocent. Anything less than 12 people is called a hung jury, and at that point the case can either be retried or dismissed by the prosecution if they choose not to retry it.
Now, sometimes in civil cases, and one of the most famous civil cases that we all can think of is the O.J. Simpson civil trial, in which a jury found him liable. Sometimes in a civil trial, though, we don't see a jury, we just see a judge. How is that determined?
Well, typically in the state of Mississippi, not involving this case, but if you actually sued someone in the state of Mississippi, sued the state of Mississippi, there is no jury trial when you sue the state in state court. You get a trial by a judge, and the judge determines the facts, and then the judge determines the damages based on those facts.
And finally, civil versus the criminal trial. In a civil trial, you're not looking for guilt or innocence, right?
In the civil trial, you're looking for a lower standard of proof. It's beyond a reasonable doubt. Or excuse me, it's not beyond a reasonable doubt. It's beyond a reasonable doubt in a criminal case. In a civil trial, it's just preponderance of the evidence, so it's a much lower standard. In a criminal trial, obviously, it affects one's life. Someone's facing jail time, and therefore the standard is much higher. In fact, it's the highest standard of the law.
All right. Always appreciate your perspective on these matters, Jeff. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week.
Thank you for having me.
All right.